We're going to Ian Russell with more tonight on that bill that funds HCMC and where the money is coming from.
You know, Ian, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars here.
Yeah, absolutely. $705 million to be specific. $205 million will go immediately to HCMC to help stabilize it, and another $500 million will be set aside for a reserve fund. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle told me today that this is a necessary step that also creates measures to try and avoid this same situation going forward. With just days to go,
without HCMC, everything else would probably start to crumble.
The state's largest safety net hospital is now set to stay open.
We are dedicated to ensuring that HCMC remains a vibrant and viable institution in the long run.
Late Wednesday night, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle and the governor announced an agreement on a bipartisan budget. Inside, $205 million set aside for HCMC now, with another $500 million set aside in a reserve fund through 2031.
Also can kind of help make sure that there's the right people there that can provide that oversight of the resources.
Representative Esther Agbaje helped introduce the legislation to stabilize the debt-burdened hospital in the red after a spike in uncompensated care and federal Medicaid cuts. Going forward, Agbaje says a new professional board will be installed with people on it that have the experience to run a hospital instead of just elected officials.
We also want the hospital board, especially if it's full of professionals, to be folks who can readily tell the state how they're using the money.
In a statement, Hennepin County Commissioner Jeff Lundy, who now chairs the Hennepin Healthcare Board, called the measure an important step forward. Republicans adding this lays the groundwork for more discussion going forward.
How do we do a better job of serving these people and recognizing that, how do we improve our payer mixes?
Representative Danny Nadeau also helped push for this legislation while still pushing for change.
We have that safety net, but we're focused on moving people, out back into commercial insurance, into the individual and group market.
A helping hand for the safety net that will continue being a focus for years to come.
I would expect that healthcare and hospitals will be a major topic of the 2027 session.
Also floated throughout this whole process, using the ballpark sales tax meant to pay off Target Field to raise funds for HCMC. A proposal now dead in the water, and a tax that will sunset once the bonds for Target Field are paid off, Julie.
So just to be clear, no taxes are being raised at this moment to fund HCMC?
No, not that we've heard of. Lawmakers kind of talked about that, saying, hey, we've done this without doing this, so we'll see what could happen in the next couple days. But as of right now, no.
All right. Thank you, Ian.